You know, guys, so the market is still pretty much so on fire. And with rates dropping down again, it just makes it that much easier for sellers to sell and that much harder for buyers to buy. Actually, quite recently, Bill, you recently sold your home and purchased a home. One side was easier and the other side was not.
Right.
What happened?
We actually, my wife and I had very specific wants, and your agent, Joe Fazio, we ran Joe all over the state of Rhode Island to places that I don't think he knew existed. And so we looked for a while, and but great experience with him. So it was a little harder finding because we were finding that places would go pretty quickly. They'd be listed, there'd be an open house that weekend, and boom, they would go. So we were lucky enough that very patient. You guys were great, staying with us and found a great property. And then when it came time to sell our house, we really thought it was going to take a few months. Mm-hmm. And we had a number in mind of what we thought we would get for the house. And we listed the first Monday in January. So not exactly peak selling time. And people were telling us, it's funny because we were dealing with contractors, people like that said, "Oh, I wouldn't worry. You're not going to sell your house for 3 months. Nobody's buying houses in, January, February." Yeah. Put the house on the market on Monday. On Tuesday night, Joe had 4 showings at our house, which really kind of created some urgency among the buyers because these people were coming through seeing other people. Our house was in great shape. We had staged it well, and you got us a great photographer, so it looked really great online. So we listed it on Monday, 4 showings on Tuesday, offer on Wednesday for $5,000 over asking price.
In January.
Yeah, and this is a phenomenon that I barely even knew existed, the whole over asking price. But that's just how strong. So what happened was the couple that bought our house had been locked out of like 15 other properties.
Crazy.
Because they got outbid on all these properties. So they said, we're not going to be outbid on this one. So I'll tell you what, we'll go in $5,000 over asking. You guys sold our house in 3 days. 2 days, really.
It's amazing. Yeah. It was great. But, so part of the story that we can't leave out is the fact that you guys prepared the home for sale, though.
Right. Yeah,
you did the pre-list home inspection. Mm-hmm. You got your property inspected ahead of time. Went through, made sure that there was no issues. If there was, we checked them out. We said, look, these could be red flags. You guys also staged your property as well. Yeah. We rented a storage unit and basically took out all, the place looked spick and span, like any clutter. We took that out. And you mentioned the inspection. That was huge because what happened is we hired the inspection to come in. So they did a really great job and identified all these mostly minor issues, which we addressed, things like outlets that needed to be replaced and things like that. Mm-hmm. And then basically the report was so good that the people who were buying the house said, you know what, you already got that inspection. We don't even need an inspection period. We're not even going to do an inspection because the inspection that you did as the seller was so good. Mm-hmm. That was amazing to us that basically these people just walked in and said, okay, we'll take it.